You got to pay. You got to pay your bills.
But let's face it, money is so important to him. Do you expect this sizable award is finally going to make him stop talking about E. Jean Carroll? Does he have the ability to rein himself in?
Good evening, I'm John Yang. Once again, former President Donald Trump's remarks in a campaign speech are drawing fire from both allies around the world and rivals in the United States.
And I said, you got to pay up. They asked me that question. One of the presidents of a big country stood up and said, well, sir, if we don't pay and we're attacked by Russia, will you protect us? I said, you didn't pay? You're delinquent? He said, yes, let's say that happened. No, I would not protect you. In fact, I would encourage them to do whatever the hell they want. You got to pay. You got to pay your bills.
Remember, at the town hall with CNN back in May, Trump went after E. Jean Carroll and attacked her at length. That was the day after the jury had found him liable for sexual abuse.
I never met this woman. I never saw this woman. This woman said, I met her at the front door of Bergdorf Goodman, which I rarely go into other than for a couple of charities. I met her in the front door. She was about 60 years old, and this is like 22, 23 years ago. I met her in the front door of Bergdorf Goodman. I was immediately attracted to her, and she was immediately attracted to me. And we had this great chemistry. We're walking into a crowded department store. We had this great chemistry, and a few minutes later, we end up in a room, a dressing room of Bergdorf Goodman, right near the cash register. And then she found out there were locks on the door, so she said, I found one that was open. She found one. She learned this at trial. She found one that was open. What kind of a woman meets somebody and brings them up, and within minutes, you're playing hanky-panky in a dressing room, okay?
And he did not stop then. I think what has changed here now is there is a price to those statements that he has been making. That is so notable here that we've never seen Trump held accountable in this way for statements that he's made, and actually, you know, not just being held accountable, but with a dollar figure attached to it.
Yeah, $83.3 million.
You got to pay. You got to pay your bills.
If he continues to do this, they're going to sue him every time. They're going to go after him every time, which is what happened here. Now, Wolf, it has not stopped him in the past because
You got to pay. You got to pay your bills.
Pretty good. Okay, that sounds pretty good.